Hi Aquarius, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So with that said, our key to the week, my sun sign brothers and sisters, is the Hierophant card. So this card is all about authority, establishment. This is about the bigger institutions that we find ourselves attached to, opposed to, aligned with, misaligned with, you know, all of that sort of stuff. Now, because it is the key to the week, this kind of suggests that this week we are looking to establish something. This is about establishing ourselves in some way, maybe something that we want to build, something that we want to create. This is about really sort of laying those foundational stones and also building something or creating something that you choose or want to become a monument in some way, shape or form. So this week you could be signing paperwork, you could be signing contracts, you could be cementing something, solidifying something. You could this week as well really be putting pen to paper. Now this is interesting as well because when you consider it's not the Justice card, is it? It's also not the you know, it's also not the Lovers card. This is specifically about creating something that is official, basically, like, you know, something where you create that kind of, yes, this is what it's going to be, this is what it's going to do. So it will be interesting to see what it is that we're solidifying in each one of these sectors this week. For our actions and options, we have the Eight of Swords. So where is it that you're ready to free yourself? Where is it that you are ready to no longer be bound by something? Now, interestingly enough, the Eight of Swords coupled with the Hierophant card can sometimes sometimes can talk about longer term commitments that are going to take more of your time or energy. This is about really standing, not only standing in your power, but also understanding where you have to be in something for the long haul. Like, and if you can't be or you won't be, this is about saying so, right? It's about that energy where you say, right, okay, I'm not going to be able to do this, or I can't do this, or I'm not aligned with this. This is where you just effectively be really honest and open with yourself, because the Eight of Swords can be about constriction and confinement, and, you know, coupled with the Hierophant card, sometimes that can talk about prisons. So if there is something, especially when it's, you know, like a prison of the mind of some sort, because it is the Eight of Swords after all, where is it that you feel trapped, and what is it that you are prepared to do about that? Where is it that you're ready, willing and able to go in a different direction with something? All right, for your communications and conversations, you have the Knight of Cups. Beautiful card, because this suggests that there is an offer or an opportunity that is coming your way. Now, it comes underneath the Hierophant card, so this could be a boss, it could be again an institution or an establishment of some sort. This could be where you are conversing about something that you are ready to move forward with. This could be anything from, you know, from a new job right through to a move to, you know, starting a business of some sort. But remember, that Eight of Swords kind of says that whatever it is that you're agreeing to this week, whatever this opportunity or this offer is that's coming in, you're going to have to be aligned with it for a long time to come. So be very, very cautious about what you sign this week, not because of the retrograde. You know, Mercury retrograde is over, Venus retrograde is over. Yes, we have Saturn, Pluto and Jupiter, you know, currently retrograde in the sign of Capricorn, and you know, which is technically, I mean, if you're, especially if you're an ascendant Aquarius, that's your true 12th house, so it's going to be an energy that you're kind of working with regardless. Now, what you want to know is there's not going to be any easy out. There's not going to be any moment where you can switch the off button. So whatever it is that you're aligning yourself with, it will go ahead, but I guess maybe that's the caution that's coming through. Whatever it is that is going ahead, you're going to be in it for a while. So you need to make sure that this is definitely what you want, because, you know, at a later date, you might think to yourself, oh, you know, This is a bit longer than I thought, right? For your money and materials, you have the Ace of Swords. So it does appear that there is a new job, a new, it could be a new job, maybe a new direction that you're going in. For a lot of you, there's something about the home or the work that is definitely changing this week. And I feel like it will be good news. Don't forget, your Knight of Cups is what goes into the Ace of Swords. So whatever it is that comes up, you're going in a new direction, and it is going to be a great new direction. You just have to consider that this is going to be a longer haul than than maybe you're used to, or maybe you envisioned at the start of it. But money looks good this week. Finances look good. It looks like you're going in a different direction when it comes to money, and it looks like you're making a final decision to do something for your long-term future, which is nice. For your home, again, I feel like there's a change coming there. And this week, when it comes to your health, I actually feel like this is going to, if you have any health issues this week, if you have anything that comes up that you maybe struggle with or you want to work through, it's likely to be mental anguish, and especially, right, because your Ace of Swords, that's the mind, it's the head, right? Your Ace of Swords and then 8 of Swords, when you combine them, it gives you the 9. What's the 9 of Swords? Worry, anxiousness, anguish. So if you're feeling anything this week, it's not going to be the physical health that takes the brunt of it, it's going to be the mind. So find ways to chill yourself out, find ways to calm yourself down. I think we've got the Neptune retrograde that's about to kick in, if it's not already retrograde. And my advice to everyone with a Neptune retrograde: utilize your bath or your shower. Really take, if you don't have a bath at home, phone your nearest friend or relative. I know, obviously we're in COVID, so it's not so easy, but phone your nearest friend or relative and just say to them, can I come and have a long soak in your tub? I promise you, it will literally help you put your bits and pieces back together. It's such an odd request as well, I know. If any one of my friends phoned me up and said, look, Raf, I haven't got a bath and I need one, can you? I'd be like, yeah, why not? It's not an issue. But yeah, just something for you to utilize. If you can't get a bath, if you don't know anyone that has one, take a good long shower, and really, take time to allow that water to wash any of that sort of energy away or off of you. Really important. For your love and relations, we have the Sun card. Wow. Okay, so look at this. Right underneath the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups even, it is the Sun card. I know you can't see it, but it is the Sun. Right underneath the Hierophant card. So it does appear that this week you could be meeting somebody, and this isn't going to be online, it's not going to be any of that stuff. This is somebody that you are meeting face to face in the light of day, or mask to mask, as we would say now. That's sorry, that one just got me. But yeah, this is somebody that you're meeting openly, overtly, so out there in some way, shape or form, you are connecting with somebody, which is nice. For those of you that are single, the energy is definitely there, especially with the Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups, Hierophant card. This person may be somebody that works in a uniform. Could be somebody that's likely actually to be somebody that's older than you. It could also be somebody that is very well established, somebody that's really kind of settled in and of and within themselves, which is nice. For those of you that are partnered, this looks great because it looks like you and your partner are not only coming out of a rut, but you're actively kind of moving in a different direction. This is about you guys saying, you know what, whatever we've had hasn't worked, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go off in a new direction. And with the Sun card there, it brings light, heat, abundance, right? So it could be that good news is coming from a family member, or to the family, or to you as a couple, but in some way, shape or form, the love life for all Aquarians is going to get a boost this week, which is fantastic. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.